And then if I remember right, there's a light here. I guess I remember wrong. Oh, right. There we go. Okay. So, down here is the laundry room. If I remember right, there used to be like a liquor cabinet thing over there, but I guess there's not now. I guess there's a bunch of cleaning supplies and stuff down here. A bunch of paint, cleaning supplies, whatever else. A very, very old fan. Very old. And, going around here, go around, and here is the laundry area. So here's the same washer and dryer from I don't even know how long. There's a toilet. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use that toilet in my life. I don't think I've ever used that toilet. A lot of just laundry and cleaning stuff, etc. And hey, there's some of my clothes. But yeah, so there's all the fuse boxes and all that stuff. A very, again, very ye old style phone. Also, Jesus, is that enough clothespins? Holy crap. Well, never turn off lights, save electricity. Alright, so coming out of the darkness. Now, the other reason why that's down there, by the way, for those of you that don't live in states that have this kind of natural weather problem, is that there have been tornadoes here. There have been tornadoes that have literally lifted, like, remember how I said there used to be a basketball goal? Well, they took it down now because they, it's starting to get old, but the basketball goal literally weighed something like 300 pounds, and it got lifted off the ground and thrown, like, across that acreage and so forth because of the tornadoes, and they ripped up a bunch of this stuff here and threw it all over the place, and, I mean, it just, like, wasted, like, half of this, and we had to put it all back together and everything. So that's why that's down there, is you'll notice that a lot of houses in states that have natural disasters like tornadoes and so forth have, shelters like that. And it's funny because on the flip side, a lot of you who live in states like that may be surprised to know that in states like where I live, like in California, there's just nothing like that. Like, nobody has a basement in California unless you're, like, super rich, because there's no need to have one. Especially when California is such an earthquake, laden place. A basement would be like the last place you want to be because, stuff could like fall in on you and like block you in or whatever else. So yeah. And then this thing, oh my God, as a kid, I played with this so much. Like, you could take this off here and I think you can take out the swords too. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can even take out the swords too. And I would take these out, man, and I would like play around with these so much, especially this mace. I would just be like, man, this is so cool. I got like a weapon, and then I'd like, play act with it and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't actually like, hit my like family or friends with it, but we'd all like play act and be stupid and silly and all that stuff. But this thing was awesome. I have no idea though what this is actually from. I don't know if it's like some family crest or something like that, or if it's just like something cool they got, like everything else here. They got a fire permanently burning in this. I remember this used to be actually like real logs, but now I think it's just like artificial. And then here we go down the hallway again during the nighttime. This is really freaky, and I forget, remind me if I've told you about the ghost story that happened to me in this house. If I haven't talked about the ghost story, remind me to talk about it in a video, but now you'll see the visual relation is if you press, what light is it? I've got like the 50 lights again. What light is it? Okay, that's not even it either. Well, is it this one? Okay, so notice how these all come on at once, right? Notice how these all come on? Now imagine this being like pitch black down this hallway except for those lights hanging above your head like that. Like, I'll film it later. I'll film it later tonight or something like that. But it is a very, very creepy thing. But, again, one of my mom's paintings. Actually, all the paintings down this hallway are hers. And there's a picture of me on top of the slide in the middle of the snow. But anyways, though, yeah, so, like, with the ghost story, these lights lit up one by one, which is basically physically impossible. But I'll talk about that again some other time. So here's the bathroom, and this bathroom is actually notable because it is the bathroom where my grandpa Marvin actually died. He apparently died on the toilet in a very similar manner to Elvis. So, yeah, so I've never really used this bathroom more than once or twice after that, and I don't think anybody else really does either because we're kind of like, a little bit afraid that like his ghost is going to come out or something like that. I don't think it'd be like a malicious ghost, but we'd probably be scared to death if we saw it or something like that. And by the way, for those of you wondering what my belief on ghosts is, scientifically, energy is supposed to never be there's not supposed to be any more of it than there already is. So ghosts would be impossible because of that, because we would continue to have more and more energy and never get rid of it, because by that logic, there'd be like quadrillions of ghosts floating all around, along with like animal ghosts and so forth. But then through my own life experiences, when I tell you that ghost story, like I can't see it as anything else but a ghost, Marvin's ghost specifically, doing those things that happened. So I'll talk about that some other time. But anyways, we got the patio out here again. We got Marvin's room, so forth. Bunch of stuff in here. It's been pretty much untouched since he's died. I did want to show you right here this picture of him. Always gets me because it looks a lot like a friend I used to have. It's always what I think of whenever I see it. But look at that phone, man. I bet a lot of you don't even know what the hell this even is. This thing, like the little dial-a-phone thing, like you actually have to, you know, like swing that around and actually dial it. That's like so crazy. But that's what everybody used. And then going back, another one of my mom's paintings, cool birds there, so forth. Let's take a detour down here. So now we are in my, I don't want to say like my grandma's room, but like the area. And dude, there's another fucking doll on the bed. What is going on? I don't even know. Anyways, we got this big room here. I remember watching Charlie Brown on this TV. That's the only thing I remember. But you got this cool chandelier thing there. I remember this mug rug container thing from when I was a kid. Use this thing all the time. I didn't use it all the time. I guess all the time. Got something from Monsters here. That's probably for one of my younger cousins or from them or something like that. Got what looks to be like a trash can there. And then I think this is a closet. Oh, okay. It's a bunch of suitcases. A bunch of suitcases for going places and everything. A bunch of blankets. Huh. And I think this is... I just don't do a goddamn thing. Oh, that's the light for inside the closet. Okay. Hi. And then this is a gigantic closet. This has like a ton of stuff in it and everything else like that. And then another one of my mom's paintings. And all of this exits outside to the outside and so forth. I believe this is a closet. There's a lot of closets here, if you couldn't tell already. Yeah, this is like slick floor though. And then you can see we exit back out to here, back to the front room. So let's go back out here. Very neat design on this house. It's very flows well. So, and then we have the room that my mom stays in when I am here. I don't know if she stays here when I'm not here too, but it's a rather cluttered place. Got just a few things there. So yeah. And I've always wanted to do videos of this place and show it off and so forth. So there you go. It's a pretty amazing place. It's like something like this would cost like millions and millions of dollars out in California, but here I think it's only like 300 or 400 grand or something. It's like ridiculous. Whoa, how you doing, buddy? Think you didn't mean to get in there. Remember that bug we were looking at? So somehow he got the fuck in the house. I don't really know how. How did he get in? Okay, there's another one. So, that's not really good, because I don't really know how the fuck they're gonna get back out. And they should probably, you know, get the fuck back out, because that's not good. So anyways, I'm gonna go now, because I have to deal with 2 fucking bugs.